Hey, Facebook family, it was showing me low internet connection, so I was worried. So I'm having a mama moment, and I just wanted to share in case anybody can relate. Okay, so here's what happened. What happened is Logan is turning 18 this month, and it has me thinking, right? It has me thinking. So if you're watching tonight with me live, please say hey. If you're watching on the replay, please let us know where you're watching from. So Logan turning 18 has me a little freaked out, just a little bit. But mostly it has me thinking, like, what am I learning from my kids? Like, what am I learning? The funny thing is, Logan and Marion, you have been teaching me so much since the time, and these things that I'm going to talk about, you've been teaching me these things since you were so little. And I think, you know, as a parent of young kiddos, sometimes we don't see it. We don't see it for what it is. And then when they get older, I think I just saw Marion come on. Hi, baby girl. As you get older, you see things more clearly. Hi, Dad. Oh, okay. Do we have a few minutes, Dad? Let me finish up my thoughts real quick. And then, yes, I would love that. So here's what my kids are teaching me, have taught me, are teaching me. Logan, what you've taught me is how to just deep dive into what it is that you're passionate about and what it is that you love to do. You go all in on what you love most. Film and music and guitar. God, you immerse yourself, and that is the coolest thing. You're so talented. I love seeing you perform. I love hearing you talk about the things that you're learning. You talk about the things that light you up, and it is just, it's so inspiring. So I love that about you, Logan. Marin, the great thing about you is that you've taught me to be more of myself. Ever since you were so little, you're such an individual, and you're so proud of who you are and what makes you different. And you know, you have your own style. It's the best. You know, theater and voice and aerial and guitar. What am I missing? You know, you've learned all of these things, and you just live them and breathe them and bring yourself to them. And that's what I love about what you do. So, you know, it's all in your own beautiful way like that. It's mesmerizing to watch you do those things. So your confidence it helps you shine, and that's something that I have needed to learn, and I thank you for. So what you've both taught me, here's the cool thing about my kids. Oh my gosh, Marin and Logan, you are night and day. You're so different, you're so opposite. And every parent I talk to, that's the way kids are, aren't they? They're so opposite. But the one thing that you've both taught me in your own way is, and it's what I've needed to learn most in this life, is the importance of speaking my mind. You know, say what you mean what you say. Like, that is truer than true. And I have always struggled with this. I don't know about you, anybody that's watching. I struggle with saying how I feel and what I'm, you know, the hard stuff, the good, the bad, the ugly. Hi, Gypsy. But what I finally see, because both of you know, you share things, you just share them, and I appreciate that about you, because then I don't have to I don't have to wonder what you're thinking. I know, and sometimes it's hard for me to swallow, but then we can deal with it. We can talk through it. And if we don't talk about it, people don't know where we're at. They don't know how we're feeling. And so I'm almost 44. And I'm finally learning how important that is, because to have an authentic relationship, to really like live our best life, we have to be able to share where we're at. And so Marin and Logan, you've always been really good at that. And it's been hard for me sometimes to hear and to take in, but I'm finally getting at how important that is and how I can bring that into my life and make life so much better. So thank you, Marin and Logan. You're exactly the kids that I needed to help me learn what I need to just keep moving forward. I love you both so much. I wouldn't change anything. And you know, I appreciate the fact that you've done life with me, and that you know, parenting trial and error. We just have figured it out as we went along, and that's awesome. So parents, or just anybody with kids and teenagers in your life, like, what have you learned from those kids and teenagers? Sometimes teenagers get a bad rap, and I would contend, you know, the jobs that I've had, you know, life coach for teenagers, I would contend teenagers are really the best lessons that we have, and to treasure that and to figure out what we can take in from it and what we can learn about ourselves, because I think it's like any other relationship. Relationships are mirrors to how we see ourselves and how we feel about ourselves. So if you don't have young people in your life, change that, you know, and if you have young people in your life, just tune in to what they say and what they're doing, and how it makes us feel, because I think there's a lot that can be learned from that. So yeah, I hope, you know, maybe this flipped a switch and made you think about something important, a life lesson. I thank you for watching. A few of you have jumped on, and I really appreciate that always. Yeah, it's kind of nice, you know, to think about things. Again, when I do these lives, it's really about like, when I watch this a year from now, maybe it's a reminder to me that I needed, or, you know, maybe it's helpful to somebody out there, and that's what it's all about. So I hope you're all having a great night, and, you know, enjoying this holiday season, and just enjoying the people in your lives, and what it is that we can learn from those around us. So please make sure and stop in and say hey, and I'll look forward to talking to you again soon. Dad, you're talking about Santa. Let me hop off, and then I would love to hop back on and see Santa. So talk to you all soon. Take care. Love and success.